Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mandy. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, welcome. I hope that you'll stick around, hit that little red subscribe button down below, and become part of the family. So today, as you can see, blank eyes. Everything else is done except for the eyes and the lips. So we're going to be doing a get ready with me eye look with the brand new ARTEMIS palette. So, little fun fact about this, which I knew something great was coming because I had emailed Alter Ego, just basically sucking up, telling them how much I love their brand, and they had replied back and said, thank you for, such nice comments, and would you please leave a comment on our website, under the reviews, and also had said to me, you're gonna love what's coming next. So I knew that there was something coming pretty soon because of that comment. Of course, they wouldn't tell me. I have no affiliation with them. So they didn't tell me what it was, but I knew there was something great coming. But to know that it was this, what? Well, not to know, but to see that it was a Natasha Denona, which that's what they've been duping so far, with these palettes anyway, with these three. Is Natasha Denona. The other one I think is a Huda palette. Anyway, as I just said, is duping the Metropolis palette. I do not have that one to, compare, because it's $125, which I'm sure you guys have all heard that. But this was $22, and there are plenty of codes out there that you can use to get 10% off. The one I use is HOTMESS for HOTMESS Mama. If you haven't watched her, go check her out. I love her channel. She does a lot of dupes. I mean, she does a lot, unboxings and everything else, but there are so many people out there that have codes for Alter Ego, so make sure you put a code in, that way you can save money. But this, I believe, is $22, and it's every bit of greatness. I haven't touched it yet because I wanted to wait until I was on video with you guys. It does have a full-size mirror, and there are the colors, you guys. I'm so excited. So since I pre-did most of the rest of my look, I'm going to let you know what I used. So first of all, my primer is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Primer, and I also use the Milk Makeup Blurring Stick on top of that for my primer. And then I used a brand new foundation that I've not used yet. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it, but I've only had it on for maybe an hour, so, but it is a Too Faced Do You. I am trying to do some more like luminous foundations, and this is Full Coverage Fresh Glow Foundation. I don't know about full coverage because it looks like it's breaking up a little bit. My concealer, I did put that away. I was trying the Revlon Candid Concealer, which I already put away, and I only used a little bit of it. I didn't really like the color, and it's actually creasing a little bit, so I went in and just used my Ride or Die, because this is what I use like every single day to try to cover it up. I don't know, maybe I'll try the Candid one again at a different time. And then what else did I use? I used this brand. I love this blush. It came from Ipsy, and I can't put it down. It is the new Will Powder, and this is in the shade Perseverance. It is so pretty. I love it. I would love to get the full 4-pan palette for this, but I just cannot put it down. It leaves a beautiful glow. It's beautiful. Of course, my under eyes, I use my number 7 Triple Action Translucent Finishing Powder in light, and I have hit pan on it. I am on a roll. I love this for under my eyes. For contour, I just continue to use my Park Avenue Princess contour and bronzer. I love it. Finishing off the powder, I use the middle one in this, which is Soft Focus. I always finish off with that. Brows, the Brow Wiz, and the Anastasia Brow Gel. Is that it? Did I get everything? Oh, MAC Paint Pot for the eyes, and I also go over top of that to set it with the Natural Matte palette in the color Heaven right there. That's what I use to set the paint pot with. So all that is what's already on my face. So we're gonna finish the rest of my face right now. I forgot to mention, we have Ofra Star Island highlighter and Peach Perfect Too Faced translucent setting powder. So now we're going to get started on the rest of the face. We are going to be using my blinged brushes for some, and of course some of my other ones for others. I will let you know what brush I am using, or I will try to, but still a beginner at this, so don't yell at me too much. But let's go ahead and get started, you guys. I'm so happy, so excited. All right, so let me push my hair back. We're gonna start in the crease with my blinged brush E2. Actually, let me bring you guys a little bit closer so you can see what's going on. Wow, that's a little personal, but let's do it, you guys. I'm excited. Let's see what we can get into. So like I said, this is the E2, and we're gonna start in the crease with, let's go with Entice right here. And I'm gonna try to stay out of your way. I'm not the best at doing that because I tend to get in the way with my mirrors. But we're gonna lay this down all over the crease. And I like to pat mine on, maybe because I am older, I don't know. But to me, that's just how it works better. I just kind of pat it on and then I'll blend it out. But that's just, you know, that's just what I do. You guys do you. Oh, you know what? I always forget to do this. We're gonna put powder underneath my eyes so that fallout, because I don't know how the fallout is on this palette. And we're gonna use the Peach Perfect just to put that underneath so that just in case I do get fallout, this will stop it from staining the eye, the under the eye. Okay, we are looking funny, but that's okay. It'll help. So let's go back into what I was doing and keep trying to lay that down. All right, and I'm gonna do it on the other eye and then we'll blend it out. Okay, we're going to blend that out with the Farrah 35F, right? 35E brush. And we're just gonna go ahead and blend the edges. I don't have anything light enough to really blend it with, so I'm just gonna take a clean brush, well, as clean as it gets, and blend the edges so that it's not so harsh. Kind of blend it up into the eyebrow. Little circular motions on the other eye. Okay, now we have our base laid down, at least pretty much laid down. And we are going to try to deepen up that crease a little bit with my blinged brush. I love these brushes, you guys. I can't say enough about them. They're so beautiful. This is E3. So we're gonna get, let's see, what can we take? I don't even know what look I'm going for, to be honest with you. Do we want to do orange? Do we want to do blue, gold, green? I don't know. Let's do an orange look. So we're going to go in with Snare right here, and we're going to blend that in the crease area a little bit lower down. Just kind of follow the orbital bone. And it does have some kick up. I don't know if you can see that without me blinding you, but it does have a little bit of kick up, but I don't mind. You just tap it off. I don't know if you could see that flying, but just tap it off and it'll be fine. And that's why we have powder under our eyes, so it will wipe away. Generally, I do my eyes first, but I don't like coming on camera barefaced yet. I haven't got there. So we're just gonna blend this in back and forth, windshield wiper motion, to deepen up that crease. And I'm going pretty much just to about there. I'm not trying to go all the way over. And I just got that on my nose. What the heck? I'm gonna take a bling brush and get that off of there. Really? Okay. Back to the eye. Take it in the outer corner. Actually, I'm going to get my hair out of the way because it is bothering me. So I'm just going to pull it back. Now the hair is out of the way. Back to what we were doing. We're going to go over here in this eye because I think I did pretty good. I want to bring it out a little bit more, but we're going to start over here. I like to keep everything kind of even. It just works better for me. And then I go back in and fix everything 100 times. So you guys won't see all that though. My editing skills have gotten a little bit better. I am really loving this color. It is laying down and blending in so nicely with the other one. I'm actually gonna grab my little mirror here so I'm not like, it's not in your way, because that other one is like, seems like it's too big. And now, since I'm not gonna dip back into my shadow, I'm gonna try to bring it up a little bit. That orange spot on my nose is bothering me. I can't believe I did that. Okay, so we're gonna try to wing it up and elongate the eye a little bit, give it that cat eye effect. This is looking really nice. I am loving it. All right, so I'm gonna go back in with the other brush and add just a little bit more of Entice, bounce it off, and then blend. Try to blend these two shades in together. Well, there's really no trying because it works. These shades are blending nicely. They are playing so well together. Okay. So far, that's what we're looking like. Let's see, what do we want to do now? We are going to deepen it up a little bit more in the corner with this shade down here called Lure. And let me get my other mirror so that I'm not in your way. It's picking up nicely on the brushes. By the way, this is a Luxie 243 Precision Blending brush, and we're just gonna take that right into the corner just to deepen up the corner a little bit if it works. Okay, it's working, but I think I'm gonna mimic the other side and then we're gonna go in with a different color. Okay, we are going to take, what is this? This is a Moda, doesn't say anything else, but it is a Moda, kind of like smudger, pencil brush, kind of whatever it wants to be. And we are going to do a green. So I am going to try, see how this works, this shade Stealth right here to go into the outer corner with that. See if I can deepen it up a little bit more. I don't know if this is one of the cream to powder shades, but I guess we'll find out. It looks like it might be. So I'm just gonna kind of try to take this down along the eyelash line. It definitely looks like it might have some shimmer in it, but that's okay. We can work with that. Just a little bit into the V and try to drag it out just a little bit, just to give it some depth, and that's definitely working. Okay, we're gonna mimic that on the other side. These colors are really performing super well. I'm loving it. They're definitely blending in to each other and they're looking fantastic, you guys. Fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna bring it just a little bit into the crease. I'm not adding any more product to the brush. I'm just kind of smearing it up and in. Only to about halfway. And it's definitely moving around nicely. It's looking really good. Okay, now I'm going to do a pretend cut crease because I'm not the best at this. Really what I'm doing is just kind of giving the base to set down. Okay, and to do that I'm going in with my beloved CoverGirl True Blend. Yep, True Blend Undercover. And we're just gonna take it and put it kind of on the beginning of the lid there on both sides, just a little bit, so that I can work it out with my brush. And this bottle's almost gone, so I'm not really putting on a lot. It looks like I might be, but I'm not. Okay. And then I'm going to lay it down with, it's a Kenzie brush. It doesn't say anything else but Kenzie, but I absolutely love this brush for doing my concealer little trick. And just going to kind of smear that out so that it gives the shimmer shade something to grab onto. Okay, so as you can see, it just basically cut out the front half of the eye, and this is where fallout can really happen. So we are going to go in with, I think, this dark green right here in Pursuit. We're gonna try my blinged brush in E4. It is a flat shader. It is kind of big, but I am gonna be doing the outside. So again, we're gonna try this Pursuit shade and see how that goes down. It's sticking on the brush. Let me get my other mirror. It does help that this one's lighted too. Definitely fallout. I should have probably used the glitter glue, which we will use on the front half, I suppose. Definitely fallout. I'm glad I put that powder down. But this is really pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is very pretty shade. Very pretty. All right, we're gonna go into the other side and do the same thing. Okay, we're gonna take some glitter glue so that this next part doesn't get all, like, it'll make it stick out a little bit better. It'll make it shine a little bit better, and then it will hold as well. And I'm going to use my Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH42, which is just a little tiny small shader brush, but I love this brush for doing that. It works so well. So I'm gonna put just a little bit on each eye. And now I'm going to take just a little bit of it and put it over top of that green so that I can mix that color together. The shimmer color. And we're going to go in with my favorite brush to do this with. I use this so much. It is the Luxie 245, I believe, small shader. It's starting to wear off. I love this brush. All right, so we're gonna go into something fun and bright. And we're gonna do, let's swatch and see what they look like. So I'm gonna swatch Spear, Scent, Provoke, and I guess Camouflage, and see what color we want to use. Okay. So there's the colors right there that I just said, starting with Provoke, then Scent, then Spear, and then Camouflage. So we're gonna do, I think we're gonna do Provoke. I think we're gonna do Provoke. All right, so we're gonna go in, and since we have the glitter glue down, hopefully that will make this shade pop. So let's see. Yeah, it's pretty, you guys. This palette is really pretty. I'm having no problems with it. Everything is blending in together very nicely. I am having a good time here. Loving it. Can't wait to play with this some more. And there's so many looks that you could do with this palette because there's so many colors. I'm glad. I was so tempted to buy the Natasha Denona one last year when it came out, and then ever since. So I am so glad that this is now on a Alter Ego palette because they do the best job. Them and C Color, amazing. Amazing dupe companies. I'd love to see Alter Ego come out with their own palette. That would be really cool. Their own color story, their own formula. Well, this is their formula, but I mean like their own palette. That would be really cool to see that. So I'm just gonna try to blend it all together. It is beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye real quick. And I'm gonna try to blend the blue and the gold together so that it looks seamless, as seamless as it can. Just kind of work the two shades together. And this whole time, you guys, I forgot. I also, when I ordered the Alter Ego palette, I ordered the primer, which I completely forgot, the eye primer, but I also ordered a brush, which I completely forgot to use. So I'm actually gonna open it up and use it the rest of the way that I can. We might go into that blue and mesh things together a little bit more, but I did pick up the number 6 shader brush. It is perfect. It is. I love these brushes. That's like my favorite Itsy one that I have, so I'm hoping this one is just as good. I'm going to use it clean to try to blend things together, so let's see. That's definitely working. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little tiny bit of this second shade here, which is called Scent, and kind of go over the middle to, you know, evenly blend everything together. I'm gonna use this new brush, and hopefully this works. It is. Yeah. That's definitely working. It's looking beautiful, you guys. I am so happy with this palette. It is definitely worth the $22. Even if you don't use someone's code, it's worth it. Wow. It's blending together so nicely. I am going to go back in with the motor brush and just put a little bit more green down there in the Stealth shade. Not much, but just enough. And And then I'm going to try to blend everything together with a Profusion ES1 blending brush. And I'm gonna start at the lighter shade and then work my way back, but I'm gonna do it the lighter shade on each eye so that I don't mix the colors too much. And just blend with a clean brush. I mean, when you do like a pretend cut crease, you're not gonna get a great blend, which you're not really trying to when you do that. Now I'm gonna go to the back and just smooth everything out. Make it look nice. Work on the V. You guys, this is looking so good. I'm loving it. Okay, so I think it's beautiful. I'm actually gonna take my finger on that scent shade and lay it right in the middle and see if that makes it pop a little bit more. Look at that. It's so pretty. Oh yeah. It definitely does. Definitely does. Sorry if it's looking a little washed out, my lighting. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, we're gonna wipe off all that excess underneath with my blinged brush in F5 to get rid of all that fallout that occurred. And I just got powder in my mouth. That was nice, but at least it's sweet. It's Too Faced. It's sweet, just in case you guys were wondering. Okay, now we got rid of all of that. We're gonna go underneath the eyes with that green. I'm just gonna use the same brush. I'm not putting any more product in, and I'm gonna do the corners underneath. Just taking what's left on the brush and evenly distribute it between both eyes. Distribute it, I don't know. Distribute it in between both eyes. And we're only gonna go halfway to the pupil. And connect it so that it's all connected. I can still see that mark on my nose. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little bit more of the product. Make sure I tap it off really good because I don't want it underneath my eye. I don't want it falling down. And deepen up the very outer corner. Drag it in. Same on the other side. And then we're going to take a lighter color with, I believe, another Ipsy brush. No, Luxie. Ipsy. I got it from Ipsy. Luxie 111 mini flat angled brush. It is a very nice brush. I love it. I don't know if you can see, but it works perfect when you're trying to get into the small spaces. And what color are we going to take then? I guess we can maybe, we'll take this shade Entice and see what happens, if it looks okay, or if we have to go in with something else. Okay, that's working. Yeah, that's definitely working. And then we're gonna mimic that on the other eye. Okay, and what I like to do, I'm gonna clean that off with my color switch. And I like to take the shimmer that I used, and let me get my brush wet. Actually, I'm gonna put it on the brush first and then wet the brush. So I have it on there and I'm gonna spray to try to make it a little bit more tense. And I'd like to put it right in the center underneath of everything, like right under the pupil, to try to make it pop. Sometimes this works, sometimes it backfires on me. Yeah, that seemed to work. I don't know if you guys can see it as good as I can, but it's definitely there. Okay, and then I am going to take a little bit more of a fluffy brush. I do like to use this Tetris one that we got in Ipsy. Doesn't say anything, just a Tetris brush. And we're gonna take that shade Hunt right here, and we're gonna just blend everything together down on the bottom. And then mimic it on the other eye. Okay, perfect. Now what I like to do is I like to take, all right, we're gonna take my Luxie, I can't read it anymore, 512 small contouring brush back into my Tarte Princess and into this shade right here, which is Halo, and just basically take it and rub it underneath to brighten up underneath here and down the center. Maybe that'll cover that mark. I doubt it. And this does a really good job of brightening. All right, so there we go. Now let's go ahead and go in with some liner. Actually, we're gonna try a new liner. I got this Kiss lash glue stuff. We're gonna try this and see how it works. So let me get the lashes. I had bought some lashes. Hopefully they're gonna be great. And they are from the Alter Ego, obviously, and they are in Armor. There's what they look like. And we're gonna see how these things lay on and how this glue works. So I'm excited about that, but let's see. They don't look like I have to cut them, because I normally do, because my eyes are smaller when it comes to that. And I normally do have to cut my eyelashes. I might, let's see. I'm gonna cut just a little tiny bit off. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's just the very end here. And that's normally what I do, just to kind of make it more comfortable for me, so it's not like hanging on the edge of my eye and stuff. So I don't know if you can see, but it's just that little tiny bit that I take off. Not a whole lot. And it's sticking to my fingers now. So this says it is matte finish, foolproof, easy touch up, and apply to clean dry eyelids. But I've seen people do it over top of their makeup. Okay, free of moisture or makeup. Okay, whatever. Starting with one eye, apply glue liner along your natural lash line, just like regular eyeliner. When using clear glue liner, apply your regular eyeliner over this product, not under it. Before the liner has a chance to dry on your eyelid, immediately apply your Kiss False Lash strip along the glue liner line. Pat to set the strip in place. Repeat on the other eye. All right, so we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. I hope it's not a fail, because I am loving the way this is looking right now. So I want this to work. I really want this to work. All right, so that's what it looks like. And there's the tip. So we're gonna just line the lash and see how this works. I forgot to put mascara on. I hope that doesn't ruin it. I'm gonna try, I'll put it back over top of there. But let's put some mascara on real quick so the eyelash has something to hold on to. I'm using the Marc Jacobs little guy that I got. All right, and before I do the other eye, I'm just gonna go back in and put this on top, get it. and try this one more time, see if it works. All right, let's see. No way. No way was it that easy to put an eyelash on. No way. There's no way. How is it that, there's no way it's that easy. You gotta be kidding me. You guys, that went right on. And it's stuck. It doesn't look like it's poking up on the edges here. You gotta be kidding me. I'm like, I don't know what to say. Let's duplicate it on the other eye real quick. I don't understand how this is working, but I do have some black under here. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what it came from. I don't see any on my hands that I would have smudged it. So I'm gonna let that dry for a second and try to get it off. But what? This is like, they're sticking on there. They're not moving. It feels like it's already dried down. This is gonna be amazing. I hope it works and like the lashes stay, because that's amazing. Amazing. What? That's crazy, you guys. Look. It looks good. Okay. While that's drying, we're gonna go in, because I don't know what that is. I don't want to move it, touch it, because it'll probably smear everywhere, knowing my luck. But while we're waiting for that to dry, we're gonna go back in for an inner corner highlight, and we're gonna go in on this obscure with a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH39. I love this for doing my inner corner. So we'll see how that turns out. Oh, it's pretty. Duplicate it on this side. And I like to bring it down just a little bit to brighten the eye. That's really pretty. Let's pack some more on there. We're going to take the same brush and do underneath the eyebrow. This is a heavy palette to be holding, so I definitely would use another mirror, because your hand's probably going to get tired, but that's the only thing bad I have to say. And that's not even bad. I mean, that's the size of the palette. I get it completely. All right, so do we want to touch that? I guess we have to, because I have to go in with mascara on the bottom lash. So I'm going to try to see if I can buff it away with this. I don't know what's going to happen. All right, it doesn't look like it wants to go anywhere. That's sad. Let's see if I can take my setting powder and see if that'll get rid of it. So we'll go into the Peach Perfect. I doubt this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. Yeah, I don't know what got on my eye right there. We're gonna pretend that's not there. So I'm gonna actually go back in real quick, and I'll fast forward this so you guys don't have to deal with it, and see if I can smoke that out to cover it up with that stealth shade. So we'll see. Let's do it. All right, so we're just gonna pretend that's not there because I don't know what happened. I don't know if anything got on my fingers or not, but other than that, I don't know if it was a liner. Whatever it was, it stinks, I'm mad. But this liner worked amazing. I hope it holds all day. All right, so we're gonna do the bottom lashes. We're gonna go in with my Mile High Wonder Beauty. Oh wait, no we're not. I lied. Sorry. We're gonna do an eyeliner. So let's get a bright one. All right, we're gonna go in with this LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in Fresh, it's called. And there is some black stuff here. I don't know if that's what it was, but anyway, we're gonna do this. Brighten up the eye. And these eyeliners work fantastic, you guys. They're not expensive, and to me, they're a dupe for the ColourPop gel liners because they work the same. Except for these aren't twist up. These are you sharpen, but they're pretty. The pop of color that you get is the same that you would get out of the ColourPop. Okay, it's amazing. I love them. All right, now we'll go in with the Wonder Beauty. Okay, the mascara kind of helped to hide it a little bit, but this is wet formula. I'm scared with this. So what's left? Our lips. Let's finish off with a nude lip. I have been loving my Gerard Cosmetics in Sugar and Spice. It is so pretty. So let's go ahead and line the lips with this. There is our liner. We're gonna top it off with my favorite MAC, and it is in the shade Cosmo, and this is it's a cream. That is what it looks like. Here is the final look. So we always can go back in with a little bit of highlighter. So I'm gonna go back in real quick with my Wet n Wild from a Christmas collection blush. My Wet n Wild highlighter brush. And we're going to highlight a little bit more because why not? Down the center and on the lip. There we go. What do you guys think? I'm loving it. I really am impressed with that stinking liner. I hope it works. I think we did a fantastic job. I think the look is beautiful. So I'm gonna come up close, let you guys see it, and let me know what you think. So I think it's an amazing palette, you guys. Alter Ego, fantastic. They kill it every time. I love it so much. First impressions, I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be great. Just like all the other ones that they have. So fantastic job, Alter Ego. I love it. Keep them coming. And that's it, you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so, so much. Don't forget, like, subscribe, leave a comment below. And also, if you made it to the end, I'm going to ask a purple heart emoji as always, so I know my ride or die squad. But thank you again so much for being here, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day. Bye.